Santa had a cup of coffee and he ate a little snack, threw his old pack right over his back, opened the windows of his little shack and shouted, "Oh, Dasher and Dancer, Vixen and Blitzen, come on here. We're gonna get going and spread some cheer. So limber your legs and sharpen your hooves, 'cause tonight is the night we're gonna jump on the roof." The reindeer, they were so proud and grand to take another trip all over the land. They jumped right into their proper place to get hepped up for that midnight race. Old Santa, he shook off the ice and snow, boarded a sleigh and then yelled, "Let's go." All the little toys were happy too because they were so bright and new. A little piano then started to play. Santa began to swing and sway. Thought he heard a toy drum starting to beat, but he found it was the rhythm of the reindeer feet. The reindeer boogied in the middle of the road. We have a mighty big load. Don't boogie to the left, now boogie to the right. Do the reindeer boogie this Christmas Eve night. The Marine Corps Band, ladies and gentlemen. The road, we have a mighty big load. Don't boogie to the left, now boogie to the right. Do the reindeer boogie this Christmas Eve night. Santa had a cup of coffee. Thank you. Next, I'd like to...
Ladies and gentlemen, the President and First Lady of the United States.
Well, I'd like to officially welcome Mr. President and Mrs. Clinton here tonight. Now, this is about the time, you just timed it right. I think Santa Claus is about to make a grand entrance. I think I can actually hear him coming. He's hard to miss.
Underneath the Christmas tree.
Ladies and gentlemen, Santa Claus.
Underneath the Christmas tree. Hey, how are you? Merry Christmas. Have you been a good little boy? Ah, there you go. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Nice to see you. Hey, Merry Christmas. Come on, I'll go with you. There you go. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Have you been a good little girl?
Yes, sir.
Good. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, sir. Merry Christmas, Mrs. Clinton. Merry Christmas, everybody. How sweet it is. Are we glad to see you? The best group in town. And Mr. President, thank you from the bottoms of our heart for peace and for prosperity in the greatest land in the world. God bless you, sir. And now, it's the one promise that Santa Claus is going to make, that Santa Claus is going to keep. Santa Claus is going to bring you a Redskin victory on Sunday. Hallelujah. And if I don't, I'll be applying, sir, in the Oval Office. I've got one other obligation. If I could sing one little song, this is part of the deal. Same bit as last year, Mr. Clinton. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. The music strictly Semper Fi. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. I hope I still work for NBC. Thank you. I drop more plugs than Belmont Raceway.
The cross white wings, does fragrant be. Disease follows quickly by, his life and lost a public birth, to heaven and we under earth. We see him come and know him out, who with his sunshine and his showers turns all nations grow to flowers, turns all the nations grow to flowers. The dawning of the world is come, and fitted is with our Lord to welcome him, to welcome him. The nobler part of all the house here is the heart which we will give him and bequeath this ivy and this ivy ring, to do him honor who's our King and Lord of all this revelry. Sing lullaby, sing lullaby, my baby's now sleeping. Sing lullaby, hush, do not wake the infant king. Soon will come sorrow with the morning. Soon will come bitter grief and weeping. Sing lullaby, sing lullaby, my baby now adores. Sing lullaby, hush, do not wake the infant king. Soon comes the cross, the nails, the piercings, then in the grave at last.
You will remember Richard Leach, who used to live in Annandale. Richard.
And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
And millions at home in wishing you the very merriest of Christmases. And a new year I know is going to see so many of the dreams you have for this country come true. God bless you. I feel as though I've come full circle. The last time I attended the lighting of this magnificent tree, I was, I think, 6 years old. And I remember it vividly, but the problem was they didn't let me sing that time. Shining, it is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, for hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. I now become an announcer.
Hang out the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better. This Christmas, and as I trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. This Christmas, fireside is burning bright. Oh, baby, and we caroling through the night. and got to hear. My world is full of cheer and you. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town they're gleaming. Oh, this Christmas, fireside is burning bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be this Christmas, special Christmas for me, yeah. Tell it on the mountain, over the hill, everywhere. Go and tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
Okay, I'm not leaving without...
The President of the United States.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, John Betchkal, Mrs. Betchkal, Reverend Leon. I want to thank especially our wonderful entertainers tonight, Willard Scott, who would make anybody believe in Santa Claus. Tricia Yearwood, it's wonderful to see you again. Richard Leach, you are terrific. If I had a voice like you, I would have stayed out of politics. And I want to say a special word of thanks and congratulations to the magnificent Aretha Franklin, who was recently honored at the Kennedy Center Honor. We're glad to see all of you here tonight. Thank you. We congratulate the Cathedral Choir of Men and Boys for the wonderful job that they did. Let me say that Hillary and Chelsea and I are delighted to be back here for our second pageant of peace. I don't know how many of you were here last year, but it was a lot colder. And I still feel in the Christmas spirit and more comfortable doing so. I'm glad to be here tonight, and I appreciate this wonderful weather. This year, we have a lot to be grateful for. This is the first Christmas since the beginning of the Cold War when our parents can tuck all of their children into bed on Christmas Eve knowing that there are no Russian missiles with nuclear warheads pointed at them. In holy Bethlehem and throughout the Middle East, ancient enemies are taking giant steps toward peace and reconciliation. Peace is making progress in Northern Ireland and South Africa and Haiti and Eastern and Central Europe, where people are making courageous steps to escape the shackles that have bound them. Here at home, I appreciate what Willard Scott said about prosperity coming back, and we do have the strongest economy we've had in many years, but let us never forget that many of our people are living in poverty and others are working hard in insecurity. And that as we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace, let us not forget his lesson that one day we will be asked whether we lived out his love in ways that treated all of our brothers and sisters as we would have treated him, even the least of them. He taught us all to seek peace and to treat all people with love. In this holiday season, as we gather our families and often go back to the places where we grew up, this is a time to rededicate ourselves to the things which matter most, to our responsibilities, to our families, our communities, and our countries. With all of our challenges in this holiday season, we can take great comfort in knowing that when we come together and seek God's help, we can meet any challenge. At this holiday season, also, my fellow Americans, let us extend our special gratitude and prayers for the men and women of our armed forces who protect the peace and stand sentry for our freedom. Many of them are very, very far from their families and friends. They must be close to our hearts. Finally, let me say this wonderful evergreen Christmas tree, the Tannenbaum about which Aretha Franklin sang, is a symbol of the enduring values of our lives. As we light it, let it rekindle in our hearts faith and hope and love for one another. And now, I wish God's blessings on you all at this special season, and I'd like to ask Hillary and Chelsea to join me as we light the Christmas tree. Come on, kids. Come on. There you go.
Can we?
There you go. You get up front. Come on, kids.
There's a couple of really little people here. Come here. Let's sort of do it by size.
Yeah, let's get the little ones up here.
Let's
first.
get little people here. Will you stand over there with mine, Chelsea?
You stand with
And
Chelsea.
You stand here and here, honey.
Okay.
Right here. Can you get
We
in?
want to make sure everybody
Can
can be
everybody
seen.
see?
Okay?
Okay. Here we go.
All right. Flip it, Chelsea.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. God bless you. Hey, Merry Christmas. There's Sidwell Friends Lives. How are you? Merry Christmas. Good to see you.
Merry Christmas. Hi, Merry Christmas.
I love my hair. How do you like mine? Thank you. I don't know if the mic's on or not. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas to one and to all. What a wonderful evening we've had. Let me just quickly thank our beloved President, Hillary, and of course, Chelsea for showing with us tonight the love and spirit of the season. Tricia Yearwood, Richard Leach, Aretha Franklin, the Washington National Cathedral Choir, boys and men, and not to ever let us forget Major Timothy Long and that fantastic United States Marine Corps Band. Hallelujah. And now join us all in a sing-a-fest. God bless us, one and all.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Bells on bottom ring, making seasons bright. Oh, what fun it is to sing a sleigh song down. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
9, 10. Next one.
Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your friends. Good tidings for a Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
There you go. Anybody want to sing one more? Anybody for an encore, or do you want to go home? What do you want to sing? What? Joy to the World. Everybody know that one? Okay. They know it. They played it a minute ago. Okay. This doesn't happen often, folks. This is a great moment. An encore at the Christmas lighting. Terrific. Anytime you're ready, Professor. Joy to the World. Everybody knows the lyrics. Hit it. That number again is 1-800-222-5678. Order your first family Christmas album now on QVC. Be the first in your neighborhood to celebrate from the White House with a Marine Mint. Mr. President, it's your hall. Any more songs, or is it time to go home? All right. Merry Christmas, and God bless each and every one. Good night.
Good night. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.